Even though my life looked pretty good on the outside, like I was struggling inside, my life started to fall apart. And I remember trying to reach out to someone and they were just kind of turning the cold shoulder. They didn't really take it as seriously. And I'm like, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. And they're like, all right, and just kind of left. I decided I was going to take my own life, and I sent a last text message to my friend Tyler. And I was just kind of like, why? It was just me kind of questioning. It was like my last-ditch effort of just someone to provide me some sort of understanding. He called up one of my other buddies, Mitch, and he was over at my house in 10 minutes. And like, he didn't try and give me advice or anything. He just kind of let me talk to him. And that's really what I needed. He just let me like break down to him. And after that, he was like, all right, let's go tell your parents. Like my family and I realized I need help. 54% of kids in our school look down at someone receiving help for mental illness. I'm like, wow, they're the same kids that I'm sitting in class with cracking jokes with. And that's crazy. I'm like, all right, how can we change that?
Programs that use students to support other students can be some of the most effective programs that go on in schools. Students, as they get older, rely more on peers for support and acceptance. By having kids involved in changing the school norms, the acceptance, that can lead to a much more positive and healthy school climate, and that in turn can help student achievement, student success.
Last year I was in a psychology class with Connor, and started becoming friends. We had a project together and he started talking to me about his mental illness, and the facts kind of surprised me, and after learning more I thought it was important that more people learn like I did about it.
A lot of times it's kind of like the elephant in the room, like everyone knows it's there but no one really wants to talk about it, and we want to kind of create like a good environment where it's okay to talk about it.
If there is an interest in students helping their fellow students, and they're looking for funding to train those students, the department does have a student mini-grant program that can be used to help support some of those efforts.
It's a lot harder to battle through something alone than it is if you have people around you that love and care. We want people to talk about it and realize that this is something that can be treated. We don't want it in the dark anymore. If someone comes to you and you don't really know what to do, I gotta say is just don't turn your back. Like, that's that person reaching out and trying to get help. A lot of people like suffer in silence, and if they take that effort to reach out, you may be really uncomfortable. The thing is, you don't even really have to know anything about mental illness. Just give them some love and support.
Stopping the stigma doesn't only have to do with people who are struggling. Everyone can kind of lend a hand and be open to talking about mental illness and supporting each other to get help.